Hi guys, I'm Lindsay Soloff, a certified makeup artist. I'm going to show you today quite a few different methods for doing your eyebrows, which one is best for you and which one I honestly prefer the best. So the first thing, whatever method you're going to use, is to use a spoolie and just brush those brows. You want to brush them up and get them nice and tidy and into the shape that you're going to want them to stay in. So the first method I'm going to use is this Cream Contour by Saint. This is in the color Henna, and I'm going to use the Saint double-ended brush as well. This is the line brush, and I'm just going to tap in here. I've already started, but what I'm going to do is just do these fine hairs in front, trace the bottom of the brow, one line on the bottom, one line on top, and then just fill that in. You can pick up more product as needed and brush it in between just to really get that color in there. Make sure there's no harsh lines. And that's it. That is the first method. Super easy, super convenient, and these tins last for so long and they're super versatile. So it's not only your contour for on your face, it also acts as an eyebrow color. You can use it for lip liner and so many things. This shadow method is one of my favorites as well. It's using the Saint eyeshadow color in the shadow Bird. There's so many different shadows that we are guaranteed to have a match for you. And I'm just going to do the same type of technique where I take it and I just swipe up these lines, draw the bottom and the top. These are so highly pigmented, so you really just need a tiny bit. Don't throw it all on there because it will definitely create some Uncle Leo type eyebrows. So just very gentle hand and blend it out using the brush. Now, as you recall, this is the one that we put the wax on. This is the one that we didn't, so let's go ahead and put the wax over top of this one now. So I've got the same wax, I've got my same spoolie here that I was just using on the brush. It's still activated, so I'm just gonna get it on there, and again, just swipe up, getting it into the shape that I want it. Now, some people like a fluffier look, so you can just go straight up and leave it. I like to kind of even it out and have a more clean look. So I just did both these brows using two different methods. I need to just take this little Q-tip. I'm going to go ahead and just use a makeup remover and just take this off, just so you can see I'm starting with a clean slate. We're back to square one. Let's go ahead and do the first pencil that I really recommend. I take this and do it on all my bridal clients because I know it's going to match the fairest of the fair to the darkest of the dark, and that is the 4.5 shade. This is a light brown, or Benefit Precisely My Brow. It's one of my favorites. So you take off both lids, you got the spoolie built right in. Again, start by brushing up those brows, shaping them how you want them. And actually, before I get started, what I want to do is show you how to take your pencil and see where your brow should start. So you want to go on the corner of your nostril and go straight up. So this brow is perfect. This one here goes straight up, and I know that this is my one that I'm missing some of the hair on the inside, so I'm just going to make that little line because this is really where it should start so that they're even. And then you're going to go from the outside of the nostril to the outer corner of your eye. This is where the tail should end. Same thing on this side. Corner, corner, line it up. This is where it should end. Start to lightly, if you're fair, make those brush strokes up, and then follow the natural shape of your brow. These are two different products. This one is the e.l.f. It is called the Instant Lift Brow Pencil in taupe. It works similarly to the Benefit Precisely My Brow that I just did. It's the same type of pencil where it has the spoolie on one end and then the color in the other. It's just more of a thicker tip, so I really prefer the Benefit one, but this is a good, more affordable alternative. Now this one here is one of my favorites as well. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch. I love this one. I'm going to show you why. I like to shake it just to make sure that the color and liquid really gets down to the bottom. I'm going to go overhead. This is just my method that I like, and I'm just going to start in here. And it comes to a really fine tip, so you can see how hair-like these are. However, it is a little bit darker, so you want to be sure you get the right color for you. Now just coming over here, you just do all the brush strokes that you need, following that natural pattern of your brow. Difference between these two is this one is more of a powdery kind of finish, kind of more natural, I would say. This one is really defining those hair strokes. So if that's the look that you like, then I would say go for the NYX liquid pen. This one here is just a regular pencil, and there's many different kinds out there. The Anastasia Beverly Hills makes a really incredible one, but my favorite is the Benefit, and then the more affordable one would be the e.l.f. product. So I actually do have one more that I need to show you because it blows my mind. All right, so what I'm going to show you is called the Eye Method. It's actually one of those brow stamps that has these stencils as well. So what it does is it comes with these little stencils. So you pick the shape that best suits you. I've already found mine. Mine is the number 3, and it's reusable. So you just wipe it clean after. It comes with the pomade, so you choose your color. I have the Sculpt and Define in number 5. And it's kind of just like a blondie, like a medium blonde, I would say. And then it comes with this dabber. So you just dab it in. You don't need a ton. You just pick up the product, place your stencil over your brow, and then you'll do the same to the other side, and you just stamp it on. It also comes with a little brush like this. I have misplaced it at the moment, but it's just like this. So you can kind of clean up any edges. You just pop the product on there, and you can kind of clean up and really brush it, fix any areas you want to. Guaranteed, obviously, to be the same on the other side. So you just put that on there, flip it over, whoop, hold it on, and dab. You want to use a wax with this so that it really sits and stays too. And then just clean up any edges that you want to. Like, look at how perfectly symmetrical those are. I like to give you all the knowledge that I have, pass it on so that you can look and feel your best as well. So my one last tip for the brows, no matter what method you use, is to take a concealer. This one here is a Highlight by Saint. I'm going to take a brush here. It's just an angled brush. And I'm just going to trace along the bottom of my eyebrow. And this really just cleans it up along the inside and top. So once you've got that on, you're just going to take your makeup sponge. I'm just using a disposable one here, and I'm just going to press it into the skin and swipe up slightly just to blend that into the skin. I'm going to be doing my foundation and rest of my face after this, so this would be one of your first steps in doing your makeup. And that gives you that really clean, crisp look, and just hides any of those little straight hairs that you may have around there as well. Okay, my last tip, and actually this is something that you should really do before you go ahead and do your brows. But if you have one of these little razors, they're actually for your face. You take this and you just kind of go down. Now be very careful. I'm used to doing this, so I'm pretty confident in it, but you just take it and really clean up the brows, getting rid of all those little tiny hairs. You'll see here when you do it that your eyeshadow will go on so much smoother as well, and same with your foundation. So if you use this all over your face, use an oil and then use this little blade and just go so lightly. You just need a really soft hand, but that's going to give you such precise brows. So I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Be sure to follow and like and subscribe. Also, I'm going to link all of the things below that I used. If I have a discount code for some, I will pass that on to you.